Hello, I am Shannon Norris, and we are here at New Mexico State University with Miss Kynzi Creighton, the 2016-2017 New Mexico FFA State President. And Miss Kynzi, I'm curious what your background in FFA has looked like since you were a freshman in high school.
Yes, ma'am. So when I was a freshman, I had definitely drank the FFA Kool-Aid. I was excited to start my career in FFA. I was driven, I was setting goals, and I was just excited as a whole. Now, I wasn't really sure of myself in FFA. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure what FFA had to offer me. I have come a long way since freshman year, but I think that it was a lot of people that I was able to interact with. My ag teacher, he really opened the door to FFA for me and told me, what it had to offer.
So that excitement level that you had as a freshman, can you explain where that started? What kind of sparked that energy for getting excited with something that maybe you didn't all the way know what it was about?
Yeah, so as a freshman, really as an 8th grader and 7th grader, all throughout high school, I was really involved in the show industry. My parents, they own a feed store, and so I was able to watch, students come in, get ready for fairs, and my parents had, booths at the fair, and so I was around agriculture from a very young age. And there was a particular FFA member, his name was Ryan Best, and he had a very successful FFA career, but he started in my home chapter, and he started at the same level that I did, the same base as every other FFA member. And I really got to watch him grow through FFA and, develop his own skills and his own personal growth. And one day he came to me and he said, "Kynzi," he said, are you gonna join FFA?" And I was like, "Duh, yes, of course." And he explained to me, what FFA was, and we sat down and he told me what I needed to do. And I was all ears. I was super interested and excited. And I think that interaction really sparked my excitement for FFA because he saw potential in me, and I thought that was awesome, that someone else saw that I had potential and that they were willing to help me, succeed and grow and start me down a path that was right for me. So that was my first real interaction with someone trying to help me get involved in FFA, and it sparked my excitement.
So Kynzi, you've mentioned your FFA advisor as someone who has truly set the course for you as an FFA member. What advice would you give other FFA advisors or prospective advisors on how to help support FFA members?
So I think that the best way to support an FFA member is to show that you believe in them and to tell them that they have potential. I think that is so important, and that students deal with self-confidence issues and being unsure of themselves, what direction they need to go, what they should be involved in. And I've seen firsthand my advisor sit down with a student and say, you would be super at this, you would be really great at this, and then telling them, while they're in the process of, doing that CDE, that SAE, that project, that you are doing a good job. Now you can work on this, here's some constructive criticism, help them out. But I think that affirmation of that they will be good at this and that they are doing something good, I think that's so important for students to hear. And once they hear that, they are good at something and they feel like they've found something that they're good at and that they can pursue, that they'll be more likely to stay involved and to get involved. So I think that just building students' confidence and their drive and passion for that certain area is so important.
So now as a state FFA officer and the state FFA president for the state of New Mexico, what would you say are some of the key things that have helped you grow into the person that you are today?
So I think that every part of FFA teaches you something different, and from CDEs to SAEs to the people you meet, it all helped me grow in every way. Because of the SAEs and CDEs and being involved and having that hands-on opportunity to work with animals and people, It taught me so many skills that helped me in my life and getting ready for the future and working with other members. And since I had that experience, now I feel like I'm more confident and ready to actually help members. The main thing that I think prepared me to lead our association and work with members were the people that I got to associate with on my FFA path here. I had great advisors, and I think that surrounding yourself with people who are helpful and want to see you succeed and who have had success in the agriculture FFA industry here is really important. And I had people that helped me, that pushed me, to be the best that I could be, that made sure that I was always, doing the right thing, being the best that I could be in every situation. And so just little moments like that, dealing with people, figuring out things for myself, working with my animals, making myself, get in front of people and helping develop my ability to talk to people. Those were all key factors in helping me get to where I am today.
That's awesome. And you see a lot of different students all the way from the green hand discovery level up to chapter, and students who already have their American FFA degree. What do you see in growth in terms of personal growth for them that helps those students from the very beginning to being able to receive that high degree of an American?
Yeah, so a lot of students, they come into FFA like I was, really unsure of if they should even be in FFA, what it's going to offer them, how they're going to grow, if they're going to grow. And I think that FFA, it takes students and it really hones in on the skills that they already have, the things that they like to do. There's a place for everyone in FFA, whether you're interested in the shop side of it. There's career developments for that. If you're interested in people skills, developing your communication and stuff like that, our career development events, public speaking, that's going to help you. If you're interested in hands-on working with animals, SAEs, go get a show animal. And so I think that every student, whether you come in FFA driven and motivated, have goals, have plans, things you want to do, or whether you come in unsure, there's a place for you and you're going to be able to figure out what you want to do. And by getting involved and making sure that you talk to the right people and your advisor, he's going to be there, she's going to be there to help you and everything that you work on. I've talked to a lot of people, employers, that say that they look to see if students or if people were in FFA because their ability to communicate with people, their hands-on work skills, they're more driven. And so FFA has a lot to offer for everyone.
Can you possibly give a specific example of where you've seen that from an employer speaking to a student, or maybe a student that just has a strong area of self-confidence going into a new job in your personal experience?
Yes, ma'am. My good friend Kynzi Creighton, she's a member. She was a past FFA member. She was from my home chapter, and she was getting ready to go to college, and she was looking for jobs. And she wasn't sure what she wanted to do yet, so she went to a vet clinic that is in Levelland, Texas, where she was going to end up going to school. And Dr. Gleason is the man's name, and she goes in, fills out an application, and one of the first things that she wrote down for extracurricular activities when she was in high school was FFA, and that was the first thing that he told her that he looked at. He pointed that out, brought her out her application. She got hired, and he told her that he wanted to talk to her before she got started. And he said, "I noticed that you were in FFA," and he told her that that students that come out of high school that were in FFA are driven, motivated, hardworking, responsible, and reliable. And I think that's a really big thing, is that students are reliable.
Let's switch gears a little, and you're the State FFA President right now. What are some of your goals that you have for the New Mexico FFA Association?
I'm just absolutely in love with the New Mexico FFA Association, and I hope that I would really like to see our membership grow, and not just our membership, but our active membership. I hope that I'm able to help students become active members. We have a lot of big schools that have very large memberships, but of those members, there's 10 or 12 active members that are really involved, and I really hope that I can help members see what FFA has to offer them and take advantage of the opportunities that that they could have through FFA. My state officer team and I, we sat down and we made a legacy map of what we want our year to look like and what we want to focus on. And we came up with a hashtag. It's #AgSperience. And we really want to focus on advocacy for agriculture. Our organization and our industry, as far as agriculture goes, has been, it doesn't have the best name. There's a lot of miscommunication and misleading facts about agriculture. And we as a team and as New Mexico FFA organization, we hope to spread awareness for agriculture and for our FFA organization. And so we're all state officers during our year of service, traveling around. We're really promoting agriculture and FFA, and we hope by using this #AgSperience that students will be able to share what they're involved in, from SAEs to CDs, working on the farm. That they can post pictures and share that with other people, what their ag experience is and how it's developed and helped change them for the better, and what they've gone through and seen because of their involvement in agriculture.
That's outstanding, and I think that that's something our society greatly needs, is more education in agriculture, especially from a youth perspective.
Yes, ma'am.
So with that, Kynzi, how can we help other people understand the significance of what FFA is and what it does for people because of the growth it's given you as an FFA member?
All right, so I've always been told that, there are 3 ways to, impact people and lead people, and 1 is by example, 2 is by example, and 3 is by example. And so I think that, by truly taking advantage of those opportunities and being, a light and shining what FFA has done for, me and for the students, I think that is a really big deal, because I think success breeds success, and that when students see FFA has helped her do this, has helped him do this, I think that's a really big deal. And I think that we can just promote it as much as we can, really tell the story of FFA in agriculture, and help students realize that there is a place for them in this organization. I think that we need more ways to draw students in, because once you get a taste of FFA and the community of FFA members and what FFA has to offer, once you dip your foot in, it won't take long for you to fully dive in, because it is an awesome organization.
Very good. Well, Kynzi, thank you so much for spending some time with us today, sharing about your experience through FFA and personal growth. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Kynzi Creighton, the 2016-2017 New Mexico FFA State President. Thank you.